Okay. This is another player who's roughly at my level. Okay. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah. This player's tracker resembles mine very similarly. Okay. Pretty low playtime. Good win rate, but very low playtime. I don't know what happened here. Okay, yeah, we definitely could be a bit more consistent in terms of playtime. But first, let's read the posts. I hit Immo 346 RR on a different account. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why we are talking about like playing with pro players. That's cool, I guess. It's not that crazy considering Radiants do have to like play with low ranked players because of how few Radiants there are. But yeah, okay. Some issues. Trying to do more game plans. Play more Reyna and Jett. Hold less passive angles. Yeah. Aim routine has been shortened. 1 deathmatch rifle, 1 deathmatch sheriff, no range. Okay. The routine could be a bit longer if that's all it is. Unless it is accompanied by like other training type, other kinds of training. So like if we are deathmatching, or if we are like in custom games or something, just practicing these kinds of peaks, then okay, that could also be taking up our time. But it's a very non-standard routine, I think. Just because it's very short, very short. But I'll ping the player. Okay, so yeah, number one thing, let's pull up a note. I'll just go off of this tracker because there's not much to go off of really, because okay, if we have very low playtime on this account, then I don't think we can look at that. So people are not making it easy, but whatever. If we don't want to show our main account, I don't care. It's just not gonna make it where I can help you as easily without your main account being linked. So, but no, that's it's fine. I am more concerned with the actual gameplay. Let's see what we play. Okay, Jets, Chamber. Okay, so we're playing the typical duelist type agents, so that's fine. I wouldn't say it's the most interesting approach to Valorant, but To each their own. Okay. Our win rates are pretty bad here. Overall, we don't have a great chamber win rate, nor a great clove win rate, which is very interesting. Okay. So, at least on this account, we peaked Immortal 2, just like Clove / Jet. This is kind of interesting, but okay. Very low playtime, I would say. Overall, Breeze is our worst map, but that could be normal. That could be completely normal, considering that the Breeze changes are not that old yet. So next up would be Abyss. We are going to be VOD reviewing Chamber on Haven, or Haven is one of our better maps. Okay. Let's see the previous acts. Okay, so most recently, our Haven is not too great. Okay. So maybe there are some problems. Maybe. But yeah, on this account, I can't really nitpick anything in terms of playtime or amount of games you're playing, because it's like who knows how much you're playing on your main account. But from what it seems like, you are playing quite a lot of games on this account. Presumably we are maybe going for some kind of approach here where we try and surpass our peak on our higher ranked account before moving on to playing on our main account again, and then just flipping back and forth between the lower ranked accounts, essentially never deranking. That is a very valid approach, especially if we have more playtime. But if we're primarily playing on our main account, then it's not gonna pay off, really. We don't want to treat our alt account as our main account. That is a very bad decision, because we can just, at that point, we can just play on our main account and, you know, retain all our progress, essentially. So if we are stuck in like Immortal hell on our main account as well, then that would be very interesting. Well, it wouldn't be surprising, because in that case, you know, given how much we're playing here, it is definitely detracting from what we could be doing on our main account. But if we are just flipping back and forth, that's fine. But I don't really have information on that, so yeah, kind of different peaks. Hitting Radiant, either next act or an act after that. Okay, I mean, that's quite a challenge, I would say, but okay. So that's his own reflections. Okay. let's look at the other stats. Yeah, overall win percentage. It's 50%. So this is B25 Act 4. Okay, our winning percentages. Wow, it's very low. Jet's not working for us. Chamber isn't working. Nothing is working for us, essentially. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I deleted this one because it doesn't really add much. Okay. But yeah, there's definitely some kinds of problems because, let's see. Yeah. This is out of 117 matches. 62 hours of playtime. Don't think that's bad. RKD is pretty much 1. Extra percentage is decent. It's not a very high. It's not like too high and it's not too low, so I don't think that's gonna be the problem. Because sometimes what players do is they just overfixate on headshot percentage and then they just end up losing way more fights than they need to. So also a lot of players lock in like Guardian or Marshall and then they just like don't perform with those guns and they just still keep going for headshots with them and they just end up missing their shots all the time. So yeah, that's also stuff that is worth keeping in mind. But I don't think that's gonna be the case here. We'll see. Okay, oh wow, very good crosshair placement with the operator. If we're hitting the body 93% of the time, great, fucking great. So we definitely know how to crosshair place with the operator. 0% headshot leg shots is insane. Phantom, yeah. Vandal, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, let's look at the weapons also. Yeah, let's look at the weapons. Yeah. So this is where it kind of gets kind of repetitive because basically we should not be underusing the Odin. We should not be underusing the Marshall. We should not be underusing the Bucky. Sorry, the Judge, not the Bucky, the Judge. We're not using the Judge that much. We're not using the Bulldog that much. We use the Spectre more often than the... Sorry, we use the Stinger more often than the Spectre, but we're still not using the Stinger that much. We use the Bandit and Sheriff more. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's just kind of interesting because, okay, like if we're playing Chamber, yeah, but if we're playing Jet, that's where it doesn't make much sense because as Jet, a lot of the time when you're like entry pathing onto the bomb site, you are going to be in those close range fights and you can force a lot of really advantageous fights with guns like the Judge, like the Shorty, like the Stinger. So it's a little interesting why we're not really using those guns. And that's about it, I think, for the tracker review. 18 minutes reviewing it. I'm kind of chilling right now, in fact, but I'm gonna stop chilling in just a second. And no, actually, I do want to keep chilling actually, because I do want to take my time. So, but yeah, okay. Headhunter, everything else is normal. It seems. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and over here we have his kind of feedback. So round 3. Okay, we'll see. And I probably should be doing it in this kind of format. Okay, we have a mid setup. That's fine. It's just now let's see what we do.
That's a good spot.
Is that a valid trip? I've never seen that trip. Interesting. It's gonna get us into early info, but it's also gonna give the enemy an opportunity to just cancel the C hits. So, I don't think that's a good trip. Against bad opponents, it's very I don't wanna like. I don't think I've ever seen this kind of trip. So already we have to actually do research. We have to do research already. Okay. Let's see. Aspas, maybe? Nats? I think Nats would be better, no? Yeah, I think Nats would be better on Chamber. Let's see. They're playing attack here. Give me defense. Give me defense.
Molly, pop molly.
Okay, okay, so we have the same
Hold B till the end of the round. You don't need to put
we have the same teleport setup.
Go Volk. No, you can play.
Let me look.
Okay. But the it's 6-6. Okay, so it's pistol. Okay, so they're walking down mid.
See, pop molly, pop molly, pop molly.
We don't use
Jet
slow, right?
Jet, Neon. Alec.
My way.
Okay, so he places slow in garage. That was a year ago though. So he places his trademark in garage.
You can.
So his setup looks like.
No, Alec.
My way.
A gift.
I will hold you.
Okay. I don't know about this trademark on the C-Long because the enemy can just destroy it instantly and that just lets them, commit or rotate, and yeah, it's just I've never seen that. I've never seen that kind of trademark.
Your
I
window?
thought you put trap on B. Can you put it?
No. You can. No, I will hold B. I will hold B till the end of the round. You don't need to put anything. Okay.
We play.
And he just holds B, and
Go Volker. No, you can play.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
they do have like a specific game plan here.
I'm rotating.
Let's see what the enemy has. The enemy has... Okay, they have a bit less of an explosive team composition, so I guess it's fine. The trademark isn't fine. I would still... I also wouldn't peek Garage. I wouldn't peek Garage because... One, because of that. Two, because players are really used to peeking Garage. That's exactly why. It's so fucking easy to pre-aim Garage. Players have done it from Iron to Radiant a million times. Like, even Iron players could lay you out here. If you want to play Garage, what I recommend is... First of all, maybe... I don't know. Maybe don't do it against the Cypher, I'm not too sure. But the Cypher cam does really fuck things. So, if they have a Cypher, and, you know, the Cypher could be going mid quite often, you know, his cam is really gonna fuck you. So I don't like this. The alternative is, okay, let's pretend that they don't have a Cypher cam, or let's pretend that you destroying the Cypher cam doesn't give the Cypher valuable information on your position. Then you have two alternatives, which are gonna be slightly better than what you just did, which is you just find chamber. So this is bad. Just holding here in the middle of the doors is bad because we have a chamber teleport. It lets us do some things, right? So first of all, maybe we want to request like a mid smoke onto the window. With a mid smoke, that does allow us to kind of go wide so that we are not actually exposing ourselves to window. And we're still going to be in the range of the teleport. And this is going to let us basically kind of go wide on the angle and throw off the enemy Cypher's cross replacement. At the same time, we could alternatively go narrow. So if, let's say, we are worried that maybe the enemy is going to jump out of the mid-window smoke and our teammates are not going to be able to hold it for us reliably, then... Alternatively, we can do this kind of up angle. And the enemy is not really going to be likely to pre-aim it because after you destroy the Cypher cam, they lose information on your exact position, right? So if you're out here, that's great. You know, you have your teleport, you can get out at any second. You get this shot in, right? Let's say the enemy overswings here or something and they just don't expect you. You can get this shot in here and just teleport away. And then now your odds of actually getting this kill are higher, and your odds of taking heavy damage are lower, at the very least. So maybe you're not gonna damage or shoot the Cypher in the head and kill him. Maybe you're gonna deal no damage to him, but at least he's not gonna deal any damage to you. Or he's going to be less likely to, much less likely to, because, yeah. So let's continue. So at this point, we basically, because of the wrong setup, we did essentially make it a kind of 4v5 for us, but we're still winning actually. Shit, I just blinked and it's already round one. Wow. Wow. Like your teammates just laid them out here. Wow. And actually, you know, in this scenario, the chamber trip is actually kind of decent because if the enemy is not destroying the chamber trip, given its terrible position, it means it's definitely not C. You know, like, I mean, it could still be C. I mean, not now. Now it obviously cannot be C, but like, technically, yeah, the enemy could walk up to into your trip, and destroy it like at the very last moment, you know, because they know exactly where it is. So it does actually, it does, you know, on second thought, yeah, it does actually just give the enemy more outplay potential than it does for you. It's very easy for the enemy to play around your trip there. Let's see what we do.
Oh, please.
Yeah. After we get the numbers advantage, you don't actually need to stay anchored to a bomb site. You can push up and take some space. It's how do I say it? You know, just taking some map control. You know, even if you like sit in a corner like in mid here or something, at least you're gonna be listening out for enemy footsteps and you're gonna hear if they're rotating away. So it does let your teammates respond a little bit faster to what the enemy's gonna be doing instead of you know, you just sitting back on the B side or the T side, kind of not being able to hear the enemy rotating either. Obviously, if the enemy does hit C, you're going to have that information. If the enemy does like hit garage or mid, you know, you are going to have that information because you're playing there. But yeah,
That works.
it's again a very lazy trademark. I think it's just a lazy trademark. We're not thinking about what our trademark actually does for us. Okay.
I hold window for each section. Phoenix.
No, I'm not pushing.
Let's see what we do.
Then I'll push.
Same setup.
No.
Okay.
Hit your whole window. I'm not too sure about pushing up here. The enemy's on eco, so this could be very risky. Very risky. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't like this.
Too slow.
On A.
We have two teammates holding window, so
Oh, that's
it's not as
awesome.
bad, but it's like what if the enemy uses utility, you know, like not necessarily for window, but still it is pretty risky against an eco. I think in this scenario it's fine, but for the future, maybe we wanna hold from long range, so we could totally just hold from up here, you know. This is like the longest possible angle we can play here. That would be a very decent alternative, I would say. But with our teammates holding window, yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Too slow.
On A.
I think it's what we do after this kill that is kind of bad.
That's okay,
Okay, yeah, we're repositioning to the C side. We don't really have garage. Could have been
Outside grass,
could
outside
have been a
grass.
timing, but no. We don't need to hold our trademark here. Let's just mid. Okay. Decent round. Decent initial pick.
God damn it, god damn it.
Damn it.
Anyone want my sheriff, guys?
It's okay. Thanks.
This should do. That's a good spot.
Okay, bit more normal of a setup. I wouldn't hold
Good
this like
idea.
that. This is not great. I don't like this. I already don't like this. This is round
Outside.
3. Okay, this is round 3. Let's see. Can I just want to show how I would hold it. So basically, the way you're holding it, it really just enables the enemy to just pre-aim you up on top. As the enemy peaks, just as the enemy peaks here, they actually will be less likely to pre-aim the bottom of the platform as opposed to the top. Usually players will actually pre-aim here instead of here. So if you do want to play near the platform, and you want to take on the on-angle at first, then this would be marginally better. But it's still not great. It's still not great. You can still get pre-aimed there. Here, you can also get pre-aimed. Here, you can also just get pre-aimed. It's like, it's not that great. These are some really like normal angles. Instead, I would play, first of all, number one thing, when you're playing on top of any elevation, you want to make sure that you're always just on the edge of the thing you're holding from, on top of the elevation that you're holding from. So now if you want to take a shot, you can just instantly fall back, and you live. You have like much greater chances of living after taking this initial shot, and you don't have to expend your teleport just yet. So if you do take this shot here, you can fall back instantly, and then you can easily reposition here to maybe try and silent drop here. Probably won't be able to. I don't think it's possible to silent drop here, but still, you could maybe wait for some kind of noise or enemy footsteps or enemy gunshots, and then you can drop down here, and then you can play this angle here, and you get a kill, and then you can teleport away, and this would be really nice as well. For your teleport, I'll try and get it a little bit more to the right, and let me think. Yeah, so someone was just knocking on the door. Also, okay, I personally would start off here, holding this. Start off by holding this, because as players push up here, as players are pushing up here, they have more angles to worry about. They have like this angle to worry about, right? You have this angle to worry about, this angle,
this angle as they're coming out here, right? So as they're coming out here, they will pre-aim this initially, right? They might pre-aim this initially, they might pre-aim this initially, they might pre-aim this initially, but then as they're coming out, well, now they have to worry about these angles, right? These are very common peak angles here, you know? So as they're pushing out here, they're going to be looking this way, and you're going to be over here. So immediately you are at an enormous advantage because their crosshairs will be nowhere near you. And then you can just easily get this kill here from this angle. Very easily. Like, you can even go for headshots because it's just such an easy kill. Okay. And obviously, after you take this kill, after you take this kill here, yeah, you can still just fall back, and you don't necessarily have to teleport just yet. So you can have the teleport here, right? Very edge. But you don't necessarily need to teleport just yet. You can then maybe abuse this off angle next, right? You can maybe jiggle this, you know, try and get a timing peak here. And then you wait, you know, maybe like a Sova Dart comes in or something, right? Maybe the Sova Dart is kind of shit. Maybe you can just like stay here and kind of crouch to dodge the Sova Dart, in which case that's going to give you a nice timing opportunity here. Maybe, yeah, maybe then you can peek, take a shot, and then teleport, you know, and then go in, teleport, and then do your thing, right?
Like B.
What's more?
Outside B.
Already we have some valuable information here. You know, first of all, Sova uses his shock dart on the left side, where normally there would be like a cipher trip. You have your trip in garage, however. So already we know that, first of all, we probably can't position here. Second of all, we don't want to put our trade box there. So that's kind of the first thing. It's like a small detail, but it can help us kind of avoid our trip from getting destroyed. Second, I wouldn't be pre-aiming the far angle, and I would not be swinging this angle here. I would be swinging this. I would be pre-aiming here at the bottom and avoiding swinging into the long range angle here.
What's more?
Yeah.
Good drop. We don't need to fall back.
Just stay inside, just stay in. Oh shit.
We do not need to fall back here.
Nice shot.
We have our Phoenix flooding with us, so
I can't go inside. Can I help him? I just stay in.
More?
Outside B.
So okay, we're not going for the greatest consistency plays here. Also, let's think about this for a sec. The enemy Sova throws his dart. Why don't we? Okay, so we teleport, right? Enemy Sova throws his dart. Why don't we pull out our sheriff to? We don't have ammo? No, we have ammo. Okay. So we teleport. We can totally anticipate the initiator utility here, as we should every single time we're playing on the seaside. So why don't we pull out the trademark, right? Like, the enemy's still not peeking us. We can still be on the edge here. It's still fine. We still have like a second before the enemy actually gets to us, because they still have to play off the Sova Dart, right? So why don't we, you know, if we don't have teammates with us, we kind of have to worry about this and take that risk of turning around, shooting this. Otherwise, our positioning gets fucked, right? We lose our positioning advantage here, and yeah. So doing this, and then maybe just keeping our deagle in our hand actually, and doing this, and then just swinging, just taking a shot, and then falling back. That would probably be better. But if we are playing alone on site, I think a different teleport would be also fine. Why don't we have a teleport just kind of either here on this elevation or here, right? Like, because if we're going to be taking all these early peaks here, we're going to know exactly when the enemy is pushing us, right? Like, if we take this peak here, we know exactly how far away the enemy is from us, right? So we can totally teleport and either, you know, reposition, right? Maybe here. Maybe we'd want to have like a teleport here even, right? Maybe a teleport here, maybe a teleport up here. But if we have a teleport up here, obviously we are exposed to the Sova Dart. So maybe, you know, maybe we would want to play in front of the platform, playing the up angle. So that then after we take the shot, we can teleport, right? And then maybe would have like, you know, if we have excess economy, we could have like a shotgun here prepared for ourselves, or we just play with a deagle, right? However we want, right? We have a trademark garage, so we don't really need to worry about it. In which case, we can totally, you know, play some kind of up angle here. And yeah, obviously this is an up angle here that we can abuse. As players come out onto the bomb sites, they will pre-aim, you know, here. They will pre-aim logs, and they might over swing into us here, right? So we're gonna catch them off guard here in this off angle. It's only like slightly later that players are gonna start pre-aiming garage, right? Because there's like all these angle threats to worry about, right? Like platform this, you know, garage behind the boxes here. So this is also a fine off angle for us to play. So yeah, and this obviously also lets us go into garage. So let's say the enemy hits their stops their hit, you know, they cancels their hit. We can totally just go here, and if we have a teammate, for example, our Phoenix holding C long, we can totally go back and just play garage off our trip, and then we can immediately go and support our Phoenix back on the bomb site if he does spot the enemies again. So those are some nice possibilities here. Because we don't need to always play, you know, kind of backside where we're just always going to be exposed to the Sova Dart, right? So easy to dodge the Sova Dart from this position, from this area here. No Sova really darts this area because they would need to line up for this roof here, which 99% of Sova players don't have this lineup. So we're not going to get fucked from here, basically, by the enemy Sova's utility. And by that time, we can totally just sit here, you know, kind of more passively, or we can try and take some kind of aggressive timing here, you know, since we have an outlaw, not much to lose. So, you know, could also be fine.
What's more?
Yeah.
But here, you know, it's like we're falling back, but we should actually just disrespect the enemy Sova darts.
Reyna and
Like our Clove is placing a smoke down for us. Our Phoenix is flooding out, you know, onto the seaside with us.
Oh shit.
But we're just not
Shot.
there, you know. Like we have our Deagle ability, our Q. Like we can use it to play with the Phoenix.
Go
It's completely fine.
now. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, that's our smokes. Yeah.
Nice shot. Go back inside. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Crush.
So like, yeah, we need to kind of pay attention to, you know, any teammates who are coming out of those, and that's gonna help us make the decision of whether to fall back, play retake, or, you know, whether to stay and hold the bomb sites. Because also, you know, we can just stay. We can like reposition plat, hold plat, wait for our teammates, right? Like let's say we don't want to do all those, you know, all those various options. We don't want to have those various options. We just want to sit back, play simply, backside. You know, why not? You know, why not just sit backside here, right? Like reposition. After teleporting, we drop, and then we just reposition. Going past, because it's going to be smoked here, right? So we can just play here. Very nice and easy. And our Phoenix is going to like retake, right? And then we can just play like this kind of crossfire with our Phoenix here. Basically, we're going to get all the kills here, you know? Very nice and easy. And then this also gives us the opportunity to just overheat here, you know? Just making sure that as you jump up, you're crouched, right? Because this is like a small kind of head glitch angle here. basically. So yeah.
Got I got.
Overall, I feel like we did not play this as
fuck.
consistently as we could.
Teleport's ready.
We have like a lot of these decent options, but we're just taking the basic options that are not that great.
That's very can't along.
Like, this is not quite it. This is just kind of lack of preparation.
If there's no one, I take up. Okay.
This should do.
Okay,
That works.
and already we did not pay attention to what the enemy server was doing.
Bad, he gone here.
This should do it.
Okay, let's talk about, like, I'm 90% sure we die here. I'm so certain we die here. Like, these fights never go well.
Trap destroyed.
This is already a terrible fight for us because they have a sheriff and we have a vandal. We're just gonna give them a vandal. No. God. Okay. This is round 4.
Two mid, 1C. Flash up.
Let's talk about how I would fight Garage here. I would literally just hold here. That's it. They have a Cypher Cam. It's just not a good fight to take. They're on eco. It's not a good fight to take. This here, it's fine. It's still not great because you are against enemy eco. What I would do is I would play a long range angle. So this way, even if I get dinked, I still don't die. So this way, you know, there's basically no chance of the enemy killing you. I think there is like an off angle you can abuse here. I'm not too sure what it is. We can actually see it. We can test it for it. Let's see. The off angle is basically here. Which is kind of, where would that be? That would be roughly here. Let's see. That is basically, is there any like reference element we can use? We can probably use like this thing here as a reference. So that's basically the off angle. So we can hold this against an enemy eco and we probably get a kill because the enemy will be looking towards top mid, towards B. So that is what we want to kind of pay attention to here. The enemies on eco, they have pistols, they have sheriffs. We don't want to give them a free weapon upgrade. So it's pretty simple. And this is stuff you want to pay attention to in the pre-rounds when you're basing your decisions on how you want to play the round. Which you did not, which is why you were peeking Garage versus enemy sheriffs. And yeah, as I talked about a second ago, you are basically kind of constrained here to not going any wider than this. Because if you go any wider, well, now the enemy can shoot you from window. So keep in mind, this is wall bangable. So you can get headshotted here and basically just instantly die if someone's holding from window. If someone's holding you from window. So yeah. Why this is like not a good fight, because you can only peek out like this, basically. You can only peek out like this, and this is literally where the, you know, every single player in existence will pre-aim you. So this is the better alternative. This pretty much nobody pre-aims. No one goes this deep to pre-aim. They will act max, you know, do this, you know, and then they will focus on that stuff. So easy kills from this position. And you don't want to move from this position basically until you have information on where the enemy actually is, because obviously if you're holding this, you don't know how close the enemy actually is to peeking you. If there are enemies mid, like you might not know if they're shifting. So you want to stay here basically forever, you know, until the enemy starts making noise on A or C or mid. If they start pushing B, for example, you know, you can totally utilize your setup here to instantly reposition, right? But what I would do is, this is where the min-max would happen. So what I would do is actually, I'd walk up here and I would just, you know, jump and, not jump, but I'll just do this for info, basically. Oh, what just happened? I have no idea what just happened. But yeah, you just want to peek for info and instantly teleport. You don't want to go for the kill. And you should be dead here. And you did die, but
Trap destroyed.
you died a bit later because the enemy is bad.
Two mid, 1C.
If the enemy is good, you just die instantly, and that's it. That's the end.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
But first, I think
Let's
we
see what we
going
do
A,
here.
you can flashing and fighting.
we scale up with no teleport. We don't scale with teleport. Why don't we why don't we scale with teleport? Why don't we scale with the teleport? Like, we can go so far with our teleport here, and if you want to go even further, now you can place it here. You can place it here. Essentially, it's gonna let you either be on an off angle, right, against the enemy. So you can maybe play with like a judge here or something. You know, a judge would be great here, and then, you know, with the deagle against the enemy's garage, if there's enemies pushing garage. Obviously not the best position if the enemy is split pushing, but yeah. Or alternatively, if you have a CP here, you can, you know, push up. You can go into like an off angle, and then after you get the kill, teleport away, and we just instantly pre-aim again, and we maintain control of the lane essentially. And you just want to slowly gravitate to being as close to this piece of cover as possible until there's just like a pixel that's you know, visible of the like wall that's going along here. And this way we can just again take a shot, you know, maybe holding a bit wider, take a shot, and then we can just play here. It's a really nice piece of cover where we can now, you know, if the enemy is split pushing, we can just take control of everything and yeah, very nice and simple. Let's see how we play this out. So again, no TP is kind of interesting here. Okay, the enemy server darted mid, or darted B. Sorry. There's a good chance they either cancel to C or they cancel to A, because the thing with B site is it's very easy for the defenders to rotate to it. It's literally like the bomb site that defenders will rotate to the fastest. Like is the bomb site that gets loaded by the defenders most consistently quickly because of the distance being so close from A and from C, right? Lotus is not the same way, because on Lotus, if you want to, you know, go to the B site, you do sometimes have to take a detour if, for example, the enemy has like a main control or you know, just breakable to destroy as well, so it's a bit slower depending on where you were playing. From C to B, it's also not as close of a distance, right?
Get it.
So here, I'm not expecting the enemy to go C towards you. What I'm expecting is the enemy to destroy your trip on the C, on the garage, and then going to A. But your jet has the line of sight on A, so it's fine, right? You're going to have the early info if they're going A, in which case there's just a high chance at the moment that the enemy is going to push B or garage.
We had dash up trip.
Um,
One window.
so they go
Oh, Shabba
to
got spy.
okay. It would make a lot of sense for the enemy Sova to destroy your trip in the garage.
In garage, in garage.
Good dynamic smoke from your clove. Amazing dynamic smoke from your clove. However, notice how you don't have
In garage,
a teleport right now.
in garage.
You do not have a teleport. This peak the enemy clove is doing is crazy, but your goal here isn't necessarily to guard the spike. Like, your jet has deep info here. This is fine. The weakness in the link is more so like your C lane, you know, because you're all alone. C is empty. You know, you have garage, Clove has garage, so it's like nicely reinforced here, where like your trip is holding garage, your Clove is about to go into garage, your teammates have mid, your jets, you know, they're holding like an angle. You know, they're fine. They're probably gonna get a kill, but how do you know there's not like 4 enemies, you know, right now, like coming to you here, right? They need to get a spike, right? So it's a good player will prioritize taking the spike back from the enemy, right? So this was crazy here, but what wouldn't have been crazy if 3 enemies peeked you at the same time? That wouldn't have been crazy. So where do we need to position for that? To make sure that we don't get fucked, we want to play somewhere where we can just hold the spike, right? So maybe even here, you know, maybe we want to play some kind of off angle here, where we can then just, you know, jump away, or we can tuck, right? And then we can tuck and then peek again. They can probably wallbang it, so never mind. Yeah. But still, it's much better than being here. You know, it's much better than being here. Yeah, maybe we thought we can go wide on the angle, but that's, you know, that's exactly what the enemy would expect, right? It's fine, but with no teleport, again, 2 enemies could peek us at the same time, and we just get traded. So the smoke the enemy clove throws for us gets like nullified. You know, it becomes useless. Instead, alternatively, we could go open here, right? Alternatively, we go up here, and we play the soft angle here. But again, we have no teleport, so again, we probably just die and get traded. So this is not...
Close left.
That's not very surprising. And what you say is, I think it's okay to go for more, but I should be aware of my TP cooldown and I play a little bit more safe so I can put TP down and refight. Yeah, I guess. I mean, again, the teleport does make this much better of a fight, but you know, is there really a need to? You know, like if the enemy does go A, your jet gets an early kill. Actually, your jet died, so NT. They peeked the on angle instead of holding something weird, so whatever. Yeah, again, yeah, just I think it's more so just the issue with you need to be aware that the enemy could very easily refrag you. You don't know exactly where the enemies are. That could not just be one player peeking the smoke. It could be 2 players. So
how can
So you
All set up.
Okay, with operator, this angle is okay to hold, but again, we can just get pre-fired here. It's not uncommon. It's very obvious of an angle. Oh, our tripping. Okay. Immediately, we need to pay attention to our trademark, dude.
Trap destroyed.
one coach.
Do you want
mid again?
Okay. Yeah, I'm retaking it.
Alright.
I'll be coming to my clove to go garage and pick off your contact.
That's my gosh.
And here's the moment of truth. Whew! Wow.
I know what's that for.
What you're holding are not crazy angles, so it is very... We're just walking the tightrope right now. We are walking the tightrope. We're winning these fights basically just because of the operator advantage, not because of our positional advantage. We don't have a noteworthy positional advantage here. That Jet could have totally pre-aimed us and one-tapped us.
Small A, small A.
Teleport's ready.
In A, in A.
Careful now.
How do we retake? Use spam shots, okay. We have trademark. Sorry, we have Deagle. Okay, good shot. Alright.
I can solo A.
Solo A, alright.
That's a good spot.
Okay, already another problem. When you're soloing A, you don't want to go short because enemies that start here up against the spawn barrier, they beat you here on the timing too long. You don't know if the enemies are slowly scaling long because your peak from short is gonna be too slow. it takes quite a while to peek short. You don't know if the enemy is in this area already or not. So what we want to do instead is we want to knife out from the spawn barrier in A long, and then hold this. And then we know for a fact the enemy could not have crossed unless they use a Cypher Cage, unless they use a Jet Dash, unless they use an Omen teleport, unless they use a Yoru teleport, something like that. With most of these abilities, you will hear or see them, right? But with something like a Cypher Cage or a Jet Smoke, you will not know if the enemy actually crossed to short or not, right? So this is where it becomes a problem. This is where you need something like a Sova Dart or Sova Drone, or you need a second teammate in short, or you just take a few shots and then you have to reposition short, right, after a couple seconds, because you don't know if the enemy could be like walking up on you in short, essentially. But if the enemy doesn't do those things, if the enemy is trying to like conceal their presence and make no noise, then if they've never seen like high ranked gameplay, then they will not use like a Cypher Cage here, right? Because in their minds it's going to be like, oh, Cypher Cage will just give away our positions, right? But no, if you throw if the enemy throws the Cypher Cage every round, well, that's nothing out of the ordinary. But if they throw it for the first time ever, that just that makes it where, yeah, it's pretty obvious that they're probably going to push short, right? Maybe multiple enemies will push short, but yeah. This is why, yeah, this is really strong in ranked, because the enemy will not think to, default their cages or anything like that. So if you just hold some kind of off angle, maybe with a teleport, you can push up, into an off angle. This is already enough of an off angle where you can probably win this fight. The reason I would go up a bit further is just because from here, it's just one level, right? It's just like head level is still not the best, the most consistent, right? The enemy could peek you from far or close, but usually they will peek you from close, right? So you can pre-aim kind of roughly here and then maybe get a kill. And then obviously if you have like a teleport in some deeper spots, can I just pick up the teleports? Yeah. Okay, never mind. The teleport has very low range. Wow. So I guess is this the best? I guess that's the best teleport that can be thrown. Or this. Okay. So I guess this is like still fine, right? Also, you can probably take up this off angle here, right? If you have an operator or a one-shot gun or something, I don't know. Then yeah, this is a really nice strong angle here. But going short, we don't know if the enemy is going to go long or not. And our trademark is on B, so we can't solo A actually.
A sound.
And yeah, they're pushing long. Oh wow, we're fast. Decent pre-aim. I think the issue here is that we don't give ourselves a step here. Yeah, we are moving at the lowest walking velocity. So the reason we almost die here is because as we're peeking, we're like peeking when we're already almost exposed. So we're peeking with like the slowest movement speed, essentially. We want to peek with our movement speed full. So even with an operator, this still counts. Still want to make sure that we're fully moving, because this is still slow. But if we do that, it's much faster of a peak, and you probably don't suffer so much damage then.
My ult is ready.
You're not in
Obviously, the pre-aim itself can also be worked on, but this is something that you can just patch up through experience, so it's not much of an issue. I would be coming to my teammates to maybe my Phoenix to go see, because you have an operator, your Sova is heaven, they can hold you short. So like communicating to your Sova to hold short for you would be good. They could totally walk up on us from short, you know.
One long.
Very, very you probably feel it right now, but this is a very like you know, risky situation where like the timing could be any moment, right? Where you get peeks from the right or from the left.
Almost ready.
Left along.
Jet is long, jet is long.
Also, when you're in these angles here, always make sure you take a few steps back, but also zoom in, because it's so much easier to take these fights, right? If, for example, the enemy only jiggles, right? If the enemy only jiggles, well, if you're scoped in, it's so much easier to react to that tiny jiggle. If you're not scoped in, well, that tiny jiggle is just a tiny jiggle, and it doesn't feel as easy to hit. So always scope in whenever you're like at medium to long range with an up. Decent peaks. Oh, and this is what I called. This is literally what I called here. This is why I would be asking my Sova to just hold my short. My Sova does not need to be holding the same angle as me, because the operator is already such a strong weapon that you can hold down a single lane by yourself. So this is round 7. Yeah, okay, so this is something we pointed out, yeah, but there's no need to really. We don't need to practice the pre-aim, it's just something we can naturally get better at. Yeah, what else did I talk about?
What is
Yeah.
too small?
And that could literally cost us the round here.
3v2, 3v2. Jack off flank, just chill, just chill.
Scanning ahead.
Red hot set.
There they are.
Oh shit.
Hey, take off, go. I up C.
That's a good spot.
He can updraft with his knife skill.
Perfect.
Okay, at this point, our positioning is getting very repetitive. The enemy should be able to pre-fire us and kill us instantly. If they don't, they are bad. This is legit so bad for us
Oh, my
right
bad.
now.
In.
This could not be any worse. Okay, okay. So I am worried about the enemy pre-aiming you here the most, because your teleport normally will let you escape, right? Like your teleport is just instant escapability. You normally will be able to live after you teleport away. That's fine and dandy. But in this case, we fucked up multiple things. First of all, we need to look at the enemy ultimate status. We need to look at our ultimate status. And we need to see that, first of all, we have a Clove ult, we have a Chamber ult. So we can use the Clove ult for retake. That makes this round slightly better for retake. The enemy has Sova ult, Jet ult, and even Reyna ult. That makes this round better for the enemy for rushing a bomb site. So immediately I'm priming in my mind to expect an enemy rush. So if I spot an enemy in the C long area of the map, I'm instantly coming to my teammates. It's C, because or it's C rush, because it's very unlikely that the enemy is not going to commit to your bomb site right now. Second thing is, because the enemy is going to rush, I would rather position my teleport in an area which is going to let me stay alive for a little bit longer. Because the enemy's over darts, because we're playing solo on the C side, we're just going to get spammed with utility, essentially. We can avoid some of the utility, but not all of it. So how do we want to play? Keep in mind, wait, let me just take the teleport. Keep in mind, I don't play Chamber, so I don't know the exact answer to this. But because we can only avoid some of the enemy utility, I would be looking to lean towards an area of the map that lets me kind of, okay, take a shot, right? I'll want to take a shot, but I'll want to be able to fall back. So maybe we do want to play like maybe here, and maybe have a teleport for garage or something. So this might let us basically teleport and then maybe push up and flank C long if the enemy commits to the C push, or it's gonna let us, you know, play in these all of these, you know, off angles where we're gonna be hidden from the Sova dart. We don't want to stand here because this is pretty much the only spot that the enemy is going to pre-aim if a Sova dart scans, because it's the only spot that doesn't get scanned. That's why we want to go a bit, you know, a bit wider on this angle. So alternatively, yeah, we can kind of peek on timing here. This is also fine. And then we can after we like get Sova ulted, or the Sova drone spots us, or the enemy jet dashes into the bomb site, that's when we can try and maybe take an extra shot onto the enemy jet in the smoke, in their jet smoke, and then we just teleport away. And then after that, yeah, we can just do whatever we want, right? So if there's like a clove smoke here, maybe we just want to try and take some kind of peak timing. If we, let's say we have our Phoenix supporting us again by flooding out onto the backside of C, then we can also maybe take some peak timings here with our Deagle. Maybe waiting for the enemy to start planting before we swing, and then we ignore the planter. We focus on like anyone who could be staring at us, so probably like someone over here, right? So as we're coming out of the smoke, maybe someone over here, and then we flick onto the planter. But that's like if our Phoenix is creating pressure from like the other angles, right? So that there's less of a chance of this enemy looking at us and more of a chance of this enemy looking towards backside. If there's a smoke here, then it's not as good of a swing. So maybe you'd want to communicate to your clove to not smoke mid side yet. Smoke it like after you peek, maybe, you know, or something. But I typically, at this point in time, if I'm solo defending the C and the retake will take a while, why not just, clear mid, just clear mid for your team, and then you just don't have to worry about anyone coming from garage. And at the same time, look how quickly we're in C long already. Like, we're already here, right? And yeah, there's gonna be like a cipher trip or something, right? But that doesn't matter. It does not matter if there is or isn't a cipher trip. And the reason for that is because by the time you get to the cipher trip, it should be slow enough to where your teammates start retaking, right? And if your teammates start retaking, well, now we can destroy the cipher trip and swing off our teammates from C long. And this is perfect for us because, first of all, we have up. Second of all, we have Deagle. Third of all, our teammates are distracting the enemies. Fourth of all, this is a very nice, simple angle where everything is happening in front of us. Fourth of all, this denies the enemy so much space because they have to like go back plat. They have to like hide from us specifically. So like if you're watching this area here, the enemies can only be in certain areas. So like default, the mid side box here, something here, maybe here, top plat, back plat, stuff like that, right? So you're clearing out all this area for your teammates so they don't have to worry about it. And this retake from C long is just extremely strong. Instead, we're just kind of not ready for this fast push here. This is still fine, but we need to have the option to reposition towards garage or towards like CT so that we can play the retake. Or alternatively, we want to be ready to destroy this Silver Dart. Our teammates are flooding in with us, so that's good. But that's all the more reason to not solo fight this, Our teammates are not yet ready to actually fight with us. So we need to try and time our fights with our teammates' flood, in which case the simplest solution to kind of winning this round or winning these fights would be to have our clove smoke mid side, communicate to our clove, yes, smoke mid side like you've been doing so far, but also we just sit back plat, simple. That is like the standard play here, which is sit back plat, with like a Deagle or something, and we just wait. We destroy the Silver Dart, even if they know we're here. If they focus their attention on us, well, our teammates are here. 2 of our teammates are here. So if they focus their attention on us, then first of all, we might win this. Second of all, if we don't win this, our teammates are gonna just immediately trade us. And again, as previously talked about, you can just crouch jump up on here and get a few nice, easy kills. Also, you can kind of... Oh, wait, is this tech? This could be tech. Wait. This would be tech onto garage? Might be tech onto garage. Interesting. Could be tech onto garage. I'm not sure. Yeah, wait. I'm not sure how I'm doing it. But it allowed me to go down a bit before. If you can maybe get this to work, it'll be an insane angle to hold onto garage. Like if the enemy is on eco and they're full rushing garage or some shit, like this will be insane. But yeah, this is also a nice angle. Just the jump up in itself is really nice. I think when I watch Exter, they just uncrouch, but I don't know about uncrouching. I think the timing difference is marginal here, but I think it's good. I think if you can just crouch jump, this is fine. But I think I would keep it. I would keep the crouch just because of the hand glitch. A level above this would be to specifically buy something like a judge and basically play inside the smoke here. And after you get a kill, you just fall back so you don't get spammed. That's pretty much it. Also, the judge lets you kind of... It's been nerfed now, but you can still crouch jump above this for some damage. So if an enemy is 1 HP, you can still do this pretty easily. Looking down on the way after you jump. And then obviously because you're chamber, you also have your deagle, so you can still take the long range fights. But the judge would be pretty ideal here, just playing around the smoke. And also, let's say the enemy respects the smoke and they don't go into the smoke for whatever reason. For example, maybe you've already been playing in it and they've spammed it a bunch, but they're still worried that you're going to walk into it after they are done with their spam. Then, you know what you can do, right? If they try planting here with your clove smokes still up, well, easy plant deny, right? Because they can't plant here as long as you're here. So, yeah, there's lots of like ways to outplay the enemy around the smokes. And like for this kind of situation, if you're playing backplant, where could you have your teleport? Pretty much, you know, anywhere, you know, really. Depends how you'd want to play it.
Together,
Revealing area. Found them.
Like based on this over ult, I would obviously try and maybe factor in this the enemy Sova ult, right? So maybe we'd wanna have our TP like here. We know that our Phoenix places the wall down here, so we actually have some freedom as to where we'd want to teleport. So maybe we could teleport like here, right? Even if our shoulder gets seen here as we teleport, it's fine because the Phoenix wall should be here. So if we play here and we get silver darted and we don't destroy the dart for whatever reason, we teleport, and then we have the Phoenix wall to play around as well. So then we can maybe, you know, if we hear an enemy footstep or something, we can maybe peek the wall, take a shot, fall back, you know. Best way to fall back after you peek this kind of angle is forward. As long as there's like a Phoenix wall here. Because like if you peek into the wall, take a shot, and then you fall back like backwards, the enemy will just spam you, right? They will just factor in your like movement. But if you take a shot and then jump kind of away from the angle, then it's going to be harder for the enemy to trade you. For example, let's say you peek out of the wall, right? And this thing is in the way, right? So the enemy might swing you, and if they swing you here to trade you, you know, it's easier to just go right into cover than kind of go diagonally away from the cover, right? You're still exposed here, so.
I know.
See, I play.
So we're insta-ulting. I don't know about the insta-ult because
I don't play C. I play
it's not gonna be as difficult of a round for you now.
walk down B.
Guys, anyone have new bundle, guys? Run down new bundle, guys.
I don't think we have any hard reads onto the enemy either.
Yeah.
I think enemy first.
Going wide here is fine.
One HP.
Ooh.
2 mid.
Nat 20.
Reyna.
Going wide is fine, but you've already been peeking this, I'm pretty sure, in previous rounds. The enemy expects you. You need to like realize that like the enemy is not like NPCs. Like you can't keep doing the same things and expect it to work. Eventually they will punish you. Yeah, the Reyna was specifically holding and waiting for a peeker. And the reason the Reyna's angle is strong is because they can just pre-aim this perfectly head level. They are literally on the same elevation as you. So head level for her is extremely easy to hold. And it's enough angle for her, right? Because you're going to be pre-aiming at her legs, and she's just going to be holding you perfectly. So, yeah, this is why you want to peek this quickly, right? Instead of slowly. Another thing is the enemy doesn't have to peek this quickly. They can. There is like this tech where they can just jump around this cover and peek from bottom mid really quickly, but they don't have to in a lot of cases. They can just hold this and yeah. If you do want to hold this, right, from right side, you're kind of giving up the right to fight this, because now you're losing the element of surprise in a way. If you hold this, you can't react to the Reyna jumping up here, right? Maybe you could catch the Reyna off guard as she's jumping up, where she's going to be inaccurate, but otherwise, if the enemy has time to station up against you to potentially, you know, counter your peek, it's not that great. Also, is my chat updating slowly? Yeah, my thought process was if they go mid, they have to swing mid window first, because if I swing bottom mid, they 100% die. Yeah, usually you do want someone window. So like if you're attacking, yeah, like having a teammate window is great, but that's exactly why it's priority for you to actually peek bottom mid, because first of all, you can just smoke this, right? And if you can smoke this, it's priority for you to go for the strongest peek. It's only not priority for you to go for the strongest peek if the enemy is actually consistently swinging window quickly and spamming utility, or they're swinging out of the smoke, because you've not been asking for your clove smoke on mid window very often, but you kind of want it, like whether you're fighting out of garage or out of B, you kind of want this clove smoke here. It's not like it's not that great unless you have like two teammates with you. just because the utility can totally fuck you. But yeah, in this case, yeah, we just want to prioritize the swing basically. Have mid window smoked, or have your clove hold mid window, and then if you peek this quickly enough, you should be able to get away with killing the jet and just teleporting away, and then we just don't greed for more after that.
Nat 20.
It's much harder for the enemy to come out of window than it is for them to just walk down towards garage, or towards like bottom of window.
Double jump.
Have smoke.
Can hold,
Come back. Request. So can you have
Okay, again,
armor,
if we're solo
Phoenix?
A, we need to go along.
For
This is
what?
not good.
Next round?
Oh, next round. By next.
Yeah, by next.
And again, you're doing the same things as well, so the enemy will totally expect you. Like, they already know perfectly how you're playing. They already know that the main areas you're positioning are here, here, and here. So we definitely need some more diversity in our positioning. And obviously sometimes like here as well. What? The chambered CP doesn't go that far? Let's see. It goes very far. You can literally wrap around here, even. And get like a line of sight here onto A. Wait, I'll be right back. Okay. So I totally expect us to like die here again, because or not again, but from like an obvious peeking
So
angle.
far drone C long.
Another reason this angle is bad is, as previously talked about, you weren't here for it, but I definitely recommend you to go back, because these notes that I'm giving, they're not fully clear. They're more of a summary of what I talked about, but yeah. So all the elevation angles here. They make it where like the enemy can peek you from anywhere. Like you genuinely don't know. And also, again, you're losing out on the timing where an enemy could totally have walked up A long, because you can't see behind this wall here.
Nothing A.
I just playing side, I think.
So soloing A here is not great. Unless you specifically know that the enemy plays slowly. But that still doesn't mean there's not like one enemy that decides to go slightly faster, you know? Slightly faster as in not like sitting in a lobby for no reason, but just like pushing up slowly, you know? Even if they push up slowly, they still beat you on the timing here and they still can't see that they're in A long. So you dying from
One more. Going B.
From A.
Oh, wait, shoot.
is not like out of the possibilities. It's pretty possible.
Ada planting?
No, no, yeah.
Yeah, sure, no.
Planting.
Nothing.
I hit
Hello.
so far. I can drone chamber.
You have your deagle ability. Let's use it. Like after we push out, we need to use our deagle now. Yeah, can we push out of the drone?
Last in outside. Last in
Let's swing
outside.
off the
Pro.
drone. Alright, we just wait for the enemy to push us. This is fine as well. But now we need to use deagle. Okay, good. Okay.
Sure.
For a second I thought we just didn't... For a second I thought we just completely forgot we have a deagle ability because we've not used it in so many situations. Okay. That's fine. It's like I am just nitpicking, but yeah, that's fine.
All set up. A gift.
A alone, chamber.
Yeah, Airland. Should
Okay.
be at least one.
Drone C.
I just saw someone. I think he's going to see.
Planting A. C.
Chamber's B and chamber outside B.
Clove A.
By garage.
Nowhere to run.
It's C.
Teleport's ready.
Clove unknown. No, Clove is C long. Reina unknown. Oh, It's C.
Yeah, it's C. So I'll just trust that. I'm not sure what we're not sure about here. Just rotate.
Teleport's ready.
Like your jet's
Clove
most
unknown.
likely dead.
No, Clove is C long. Reina unknown.
At this point, it's kind of winnable, but the enemy
Clove
could
plan.
station up
I think
anywhere.
right now just out. Careful.
So if you don't get an initial kill here, I would probably save. Still very winnable. I don't think Horcus saves here. I think they just... Okay. Yeah.
Bedrock.
You thought Cloak lurked sewer?
I play C.
All set up. That's not ready. Perfect. That's a good spot.
For me,
That's
go.
not ready. All set up.
Okay, this time our TP is for our C long push, so this is good. Very good. Now we play on the edge of the box, we get ready to pull down. Ooh. That's a bit unlucky. How can we make this play better? So I know that when Omen players play here, they smoke themselves. When Omen players play here, they smoke themselves, first of all. Second of all, I already talked about this before, so please watch back the entire stream, where a shotgun here is better. Like, you don't need a Vandal. Like, your chamber, you don't need a Vandal. Your Deagle is good enough here. Like, you can do the exact same thing with your Deagle. And then you can just have a Judge here. And with a Judge, this is much better. With a Judge, you can also be kind of micro-jiggling left and right. So like this is just really good for again catching kind of another timing where okay, even if the drone sees you, you can maybe pre-fire the smoke, you know. You can also instantly destroy the drone in some cases, but here, yeah, the Reyna was just ready to swing up the drone. So, but yeah, as Omen players, they smoke themselves here usually, and this also creates kind of a slight one-way onto the garage. So if I can maybe swap to, nah, that's not swap to a controller, but yeah, with like a one-way here, you can just be in the one-way, and it's also gonna let you kind of survive and play retake with your teammates. At least that's kind of the idea. It's just I'm kind of thinking back to Charlatan's playbook for Omen, where he does have some kind of setup here with his smoke. Maybe it would be worth looking into. And like, because your chamber, you can totally be up on the elevation here, and you can totally ask your Clove to, you know, one-way this box. So, yeah, maybe it could be worth trying as like a one-time play. Yeah, I know, dude, I know.
23. Yeah, okay.
Because also, that C-long smoke is kind of pointless if your Clove is also going to throw the smoke down. So, yeah, because with this C-long smoke here, it takes away all the angles. Like, it takes away all the angles for the enemy to worry about as they're pushing out. So your teammates cannot play backside here or whatever. As the enemies are pushing out. So actually the enemy just has more cover to flood out. So this smoke becomes kind of redundant. So instead, it could be useful to maybe ask your Clove to smoke this instead. If they are going to smoke twice. And this is like also really important to like communicate in the pre-rounds, because controller players in your games are not really going to have an idea for how to smoke. Even in like Radiant, you're often going to have to correct your controllers. So it's really the kind of thing where, you know, if there's any agent in the game whom you should kind of micromanage, you know, trying your best not to be annoying, it's going to be a controller, obviously, because controller smokes, you know, smokes there the most impactful ability, you know.
Inside.
Okay, attack is kind of my weak point. I don't really have an easy time on attack side. Defense side is where, like, you know, it's like very static. There's like, as you make plans, it's very easy to kind of make enough plans to where, okay, you probably don't need more plans. But on attack, it's very dynamic. You want to adapt to the enemy far more often. You want to kind of understand the enemy rotate timings, the enemy positioning. You also really need your teammates' utility at times. Entering bomb sites can be very difficult, especially as a non-movement, kind of a non-dive duelist. So it's not necessarily up to you to take the bomb sites, unless you have like really good supporting utility. I'm talking about this because obviously in ranked, it's not going to be ideal for you to always be kind of away from your team and lurking, and it's not always going to be ideal for you to always be with your teammates. You know, you need to find that balance where maybe you go from a lurk into regrouping with your teammates, or you do like split pushes or whatever the fuck. And as chamber, you kind of need to understand when your teammates will need you and when they will not need you.
Default, I don't know.
Good spot.
You default, I think you just keep for drone, I think. You rush, not drone.
Yeah, we just rush it.
Rush here.
Yeah, they have finished. Yeah, rushing not. Just recon and rushing, I dashed. It's fucking easy, bro. You just carry
Like our shot.
Yeah. I just go man, I think. Crop, going big, going short. I go with someone.
Are you going side?
Okay.
Are you
Come
going
down,
inside?
kill. Just outside B, just outside 3, come. Smoke down, one side. Backside, come backside now.
You don't need to be here. If you get it cleared,
Someone play short, someone play long, bro. I play side with Phoenix.
if you get it cleared, you're dead. So
Nice
if
shot.
you wanna hold,
Shoot.
if you wanna hold flank, you wanna do it from a slightly different angle. You wanna do it from here. From here, no one clears you. Literally, no one clears you here. Never. This is the angle you wanna hold against the rats. So.
Shoot.
What, did you get
Okay,
cleared
contact.
here?
Shoot, someone.
Okay, see, okay.
Contact.
This is obviously just lucky, but yeah, it's not the best angle to hold. It's also you also have to keep in mind that like a lot of players have been conditioned to clear angles. So if you are gonna hold from a ratty corner, make sure it's not the first ratty corner that any iron player would play in. You know, yeah, in like pro play, you know, maybe you're gonna see players playing in these angles, but in ranked, players are so used to playing against other bad players that they are gonna just constantly have that at the back of their mind, where like, yeah, they're just gonna be so scared, you know, of like every single little crevice.
Very big. Come here. Come on.
Clove heaven. Heaven.
Come on. Yeah, contact. Shoot.
At this point, it's not a good point.
Shooting. Let him drop. Come here. Come on.
At this
Clove
point,
heaven.
after you run out of this ammo, you want to play around cover at this point. Like, your deagle, it does give you a massive advantage, but after that, you just lost the advantage, so you kind of just want to play around your cover. The enemy cannot jump out of heaven. If they do, they also take some damage. Keep that in mind. If you catch them in the right moment.
Heaven.
Come on. Yeah, contact. Shoot.
This is just not a good fight.
Shooting. Let him drop. Let him drop. Drop. Can you fight with me?
Nice one.
I just want to confirm this actually, because I think if the enemy wants to jump out of heaven quickly to dodge like you being an A long, because also keep in mind as you run out of ammo in your deagle, the enemy doesn't necessarily have to know that, right? So if you're like jiggling from A long, the enemy could still be just as pressured the moment you go back into cover. You know, like they're gonna be so scared of that deagle because like they have such a massive disadvantage. So let's go chamber. It doesn't really matter.
We're 99.
Overall, good round, but yeah, if we want to play against those rats, we need to be bigger
I go
rats.
C, I think. I don't use this on me. This static.
It's also, I would say it's a little bit early to be playing against the rats, but maybe that's why it's good. Maybe if the enemy does do that again, now maybe they won't do it again, or we will be able to catch them off guard easier. I don't know. This is the part of the gameplay that I don't really know as much about, because like I don't hold for rats. I just play with the team.
Can you guys get the spy?
Okay.
Clove.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Like all I know now is that the enemy cipher, or the enemies in general, they should stop flanking because they know that you're holding flank, right? So maybe they're gonna try it again to see if you're really just consistently holding flank, right? Because that is gonna be like a disadvantage to your team if you're always there holding the flank. So maybe you'd want to play some mind games where maybe if the enemy flanks you again, maybe you'd want to purposefully the next round go and hold flank and be useless to your team, so that if the enemy does flank you a third time and they catch you, sorry, wrong way around. Second time, if the enemy sees you holding flank the first time, maybe they want to make sure of it again, that you're consistently holding the flank. So maybe holding flank a second time now could be good enough to condition the enemy to not flank, so that then rounds after that you don't have to worry about flank, right? You can still have your chamber trip up, but maybe there's going to be a much lower chance of the enemy jet smoking it off and going past it, or, you know, the enemy controller smoking up the trip and going past it and stuff like that, right? Because they know that, oh, there's always this one guy holding, you know, like a bum, in which case, you know, for the enemies, that's going to be a 5v4 scenario, right? Minus the chamber, or you. And as for what I wanted to test out, I just wanted to test out the this here. So if the enemy chamber is long, they don't necessarily have to know that you lost you don't have ammo in your deagle. So if they wanna go past this line of sight quickly, they would have to like strafe right. So they take damage. Is there any way to hide from there without taking damage quickly? Kinda. It's just slower, right? So you could still catch them. So if the enemy really prioritizes speed, they're gonna do this, right? And they're gonna take some damage. So that's actually enough value for you, right? From your end, jiggling this and kind of trying to bait the enemy into that kind of swerve backside, that would be a pretty good idea. So you just knife out, you jiggle this, you know, you bait them, you maintain the pressure essentially. You don't need to like fight them with a classic here, because that's a really bad fight. You can basically indirectly cause them to take damage. So we won the previous round. I'll just go T. Just go see with the team. The longer you stay here, the more risky it gets, because the enemy can walk up A quickly. The enemy can walk down mid. Okay. In this position, platform will be very strong. Peeking close range with the outlaw here, not the greatest idea. We can stay platform and we can just hold C long from platform.
CT.
And at the same time, it's not going to make us kind of separate for a moment from the team, right? Because what just happened is exactly what the enemy wanted, right? Which is, okay, the enemy still got drones, the flank out, and as a result, that's like minus one guy, you know, maybe another one, right? So you just made it like a 3v4 for a moment, right? Essentially. But if we are just like plats, front plat, top plat, back plat, doesn't really matter, then we're always connected with the team here, basically. So if there's like smokes up, then we don't need to worry about that. So we can totally, you know, if there's a smoke up here, we don't really need to worry about it for now. So this is fine, you know, just to take a glance, and then we can focus back on the angles. Or if we're back plat, we can just stay here, right? The enemy is on eco, so they shouldn't really be able to spam us that easily. Unless we have like a deagle. What's my... Oh, here. Yeah, it doesn't even wallbang. If it's like a classic, it doesn't even wallbang, so you're pretty safe here. This is an excellent angle against like enemy pistols. And at the same time, yeah, you get really nice fights here, right? Really, really nice fights. And depending on the angles your teammates are holding, for example, if you have a teammate here, you can focus your attention here. If you have a teammate holding somewhere from here, you can kind of focus your attention on these angles instead. So it's pretty nice. you can also use your teleport to get on top, right? Like if you know that the enemy is on eco, you're probably gonna have an easier push, in which case this teleport here could be a bit of a waste, as opposed to like a teleport up here, for example. Or if you expect that the enemy is gonna like flood with like some kind of ultimate, this could also be nice, because normally you can't get here, right? So yeah, and this is nice because like if you don't have backside control fully, this could be pretty nice to abuse in the moment. But yeah, let's continue.
One more flank.
Yeah, just pushing ecos for no reason. Ah, ranked moment.
Scratch. Hit on
Okay.
No more to oppose
Huh?
All on the floor, all on the floor. Fuck! Oh, throw. Go see again, go see again, go see again.
That works.
Yeah, again, this is again a bit of an issue with your trademark where you're not really careful about how you place it. Was that good enough actually? Was this one good? It was not. That was not a good trademark. Yeah, no. There's no reason for us to not place it like this. No reason, basically. You placing it like this makes it where, let's say the enemy does walk window, right? They just walk window. We know they will likely walk window. Like, they love that shit. Players in ranked love this shit, right? So they will walk window, they might hold here for a sec, and then they will push up, right? And they're already out of range for the trademark, so they can, they basically don't get stalled. If they push window, they don't get stalled here, in the slightest. But if they push window, I mean, it should be pretty obvious at this point, what I'm trying to say here. If they push window with a trademark like this, well now, they can't really push here. They have to smoke the trademark, expend a smoke, or go around. Expending a smoke makes noise, so maybe they wouldn't want that, especially if you've been showing presence towards the A long, but otherwise, you know, they're gonna have to go back and waste some time on the flank, so they don't get as fast of a flank.
I'm so poor this round. Yeah, Serif, yeah. I broke three. Can go.
Can. Backside
Oh,
two.
Cypher, 1 HP,
One
Cypher,
more.
1 HP, middle, 1 HP.
Oh
In
shit.
the smoke.
City.
No. Smoke. 1 HP,
One
Cypher,
more.
1 HP, middle, 1 HP. Yeah, Serif, yeah. Round. Yeah, Serif, yeah.
We need to speed up now.
Backside
Oh,
two.
Cypher, 1
This is
HP,
a bit
Cypher, 1
unlucky,
HP,
but-
middle, 1 HP.
Oh
In the
shit.
smoke.
The enemy from A should still be rotating, so that would be,
City.
yeah. We don't listen to the CT.
No,
Okay,
it's not here.
bit unlucky. I'm just not sure if I would be lurking that round. This is a bit
Yeah, mid very weak.
I'm not really too sure about this round. So which round was that? Round 15, right?
Boogie can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't expect you to win that round, but the enemy's economy is also not that crazy, so they would have like light shields and shit, so...
I broke. Yeah, Sheriff. Yeah.
Like, because the enemy would have light shields and shit, I'm not sure if Lurking Garage wouldn't be better. I don't know. It's just I'm thinking about it in terms of consistency. Like, is this really the best play for us to go and do
Yeah, mid very weak. Can go B.
when we're on bonus?
Check, B.
Yeah, they go check. They have 1%
I'll
kill
show
left.
that C once.
That works.
Since our teammates are pretty weak, economy-wise, I think going with them would not be a bad idea, and maybe just lurking through garage instead so that we can get to our teammates a little bit faster, potentially. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the plan here?
Oh, I can recon.
Is this over? What?
Oh, I can recon.
Okay.
You wanna go, Jet?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Scanning ahead. Found them.
Oh, recon. Oh, go inside, definitely go inside.
And I need to reposition. Okay.
Two in B, 2 in B.
It was a bit risky of a reposition because we were dropping, but
And right now.
okay.
Wait, what?
Here, window.
Oh my god!
Window. What's wrong with your earphone, Chamber? I think that's something wrong.
Inside, definitely.
I think I'd prefer to just play with our teammates here. Look, we can actually maybe see. Can we see
Pop molly, pop molly, pop molly.
when his team attacks B? Where's like a B hit?
Oh, reveal long. I'll try to pick.
Let's see a B hit. How does Nats play a B hit?
Havgos, thank you so much, thank you so much. Me or him? Let's see who is not full trolling.
Let's see.
I got the radiant.
So we're going mid. Similar situation. Notice where he places his trademark.
Can you try? Start out.
So he does kind of play with the team towards
I
mid.
can't.
Maybe garage would still be a better spot to play
Swapping right side B.
in that round. I'm just having a trademark for a long.
4C.
Oh, my ult's ready. Night, night.
It would be like an inverse situation of that, but it would let us play with the team a bit faster. I think this is still fine, but
You wanna go, Jet?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
it's like it's not the same elo where we can like
Found them.
expect the enemy to take space and
Oh,
stuff.
recon. Oh, go.
There's also why in ranked it's a really good idea to just make some presence towards mid, but like go away. because
Go inside, definitely go inside.
or like go C, because A or C, because most likely there's gonna be no enemies contesting like the lanes here and taking out space. And you can just re-clear it with your teammates instead of fighting like 3 guys towards B with like 1 guy pushing garage.
One, right now.
Wait, what? Something to your phone, check. You guys said go B, but I don't know why the fuck you guys not coming B, bro. Like, what?
It's okay, it's okay.
What?
I am the one who going, man. What?
What?
It's okay, you got it.
Shibai Kiski, Shibai, Default.
To the camp.
Oh, I didn't see camp.
Top.
I'm gone.
I think, you know.
Yeah, I'm low. Chamber,
One.
come get my
Window
gun, bro. I'm
one
low.
window garage, one 3 side. To the camp.
Okay, this is looking a
Oh,
bit better
CK.
because the team is playing a little bit slower, a little bit more carefully, so it is a little bit better for us to now hold the space.
I think, you know.
Yeah, I'm low.
Now we don't expect
Chamber,
any of
come
us to be
get my
dying
gun, bro.
anytime
One
soon,
window garage,
so
one 3 side.
never mind. The enemy takes a peek because we took care of one of their teammates,
Surface.
Can you be close?
so they take a risk. So,
Wait, in the smoke.
yeah.
Push B.
Phoenix flash.
On the left.
Phoenix Molly.
You had your fun.
Oh, good pull out.
Lock in sight.
This is tough. We definitely gave the enemy a little bit too much time to
I
scale
think
up.
we can go A by the way.
Yeah, go for it. I'll follow you guys.
I think I would be taking a risk to try and take the spike back and go away that round, but I'm not
Hero
sure.
B, guys.
I killed off. I mean, catch sewer, just hold sewer. All you gotta do is hold sewer. Don't need to break that. Just hold sewer.
Lock in sight.
Come on, bro.
One heaven.
City,
Nice hold.
city. Maybe heaven.
Because it's 2v1, you can just play a contact setup where you can just play here or up here. With an up, this is fine, because if you just pre-aim like here, the enemy is very likely to just die. And you won't have to like readjust vertically, so. And then the jet can peek off you. Even if you die from heaven, the jet can still trade that extremely quickly, so yeah. If you die in the 1v1 against the Cypher, then there's a world where you lose that round.
I'm so rich. I can buy 2 people.
Bro, we can try A one more time, actually.
You gotta entry Phoenix, he's irritated. Come, we got this, really good.
Jet. Jet is AFK.
No.
Jet is AFK, he needs to speed up. If she's not AFK, normal round.
Arik on side.
Okay, after this... Short is a bit too fast and long is a bit too slow. You need to basically be peeking sight the moment the Sova dart scans, because that way you capitalize off of the information. You know exactly where the enemy is and isn't. Right now you were not able to trade the jet because you were just a bit too slow and they were a bit too fast.
Jet is AFK.
No.
As chamber, what I would be doing is... Because I'm essentially a duelist, and my kit is not that valuable to the team, I would be doing what Sinatra does. Like, if Sinatra does this shit, you can do this shit too. Where if Sinatra does this shit on Sova, where he literally just does this. And that's it. And then he pushes up. He does like his shitty lineup, shitty Sova lineup, and then pushes up. And this way, like, even if you just clear it lazily, it's fine, because the enemy should be swinging this, dude. In high elo, the enemy should be swinging this on some kind of timing, so they should be getting ready to swing here. So if you have a teammate with you and your teammate doesn't die after you're getting close here, then there's probably no one here, honestly. So yeah, as you're swinging here, and then if your teammate is like right here, you know, just lazily clearing it is fine. And then you just push up, and because there's a Sova dart, you know that no one's close right, you know that no one's backside. They could be hell, but you're kind of covered from hell here. So, and then you can just trade the jet, because you're fast enough now. And then here you can wrap, and then, you know, maybe overextend to CT or something, you know, with a TP.
Arik on side.
Here it's like
I drone.
everyone is just a bit too slow on the A long.
One more outside, one out.
One heaven.
So far is happened. Cypher is
Hey,
missing.
jump down.
I'm safe. I'm going long.
One more outside, one out.
One heaven.
Smoke's going down, he needs to reposition.
Cypher is
Hey,
missing.
jump
Oh, wow.
down.
I'm safe. I'm going long.
Okay.
Low.
Half.
One more outside, one out.
One heaven.
So far is happened.
I guess the
Cypher
setup
is
is
missing.
fine.
Jump down.
It's just with this TP, like, it takes quite a while to rotate back to your Sova, so...
I'm safe. I'm going long.
I'm wondering if this this TP was necessary.
My headphone actually got problem. I can't hear the jump.
Can you plan close? I'm ulting. Can you move, Phoenix? Move a bit, bro. Okay, thank you.
We've not lurked Garage even once.
Wait, no one's side.
No one's side, yeah,
Backside,
very
backside.
likely flank, but also very likely trap.
Backside.
Oh look,
Wait, chamber.
bad trip. Killed your teammate. Lol. Yeah, we need to see how Nats places his trip.
Jet and Neon also here.
Drop in a smoke.
Look.
Standing. Hi, I'm pissed.
And see.
Oh, my man, warm up.
Okay, guys, I get spike.
Thrifty.
Nice.
Zet on connect, hello.
How does he
I
place the
said it
trip?
again, sorry.
Huh?
I said the curse word again, my bad.
No, this sentence is fine.
How does our
very
Nats
tempered
place his
yesterday.
trip? Come on.
Not
Show
very
us the
bad
trip.
in terms of like it was
think
just
I have
very
some
bad
fat
how
like
it
this.
sounded.
He's busy talking. No.
What it meant, you know.
In hookah.
How does he place the trip? Shit. He doesn't place the trip.
Acing.
He doesn't care about the trip. With Killjoy.
Yeah, he did.
Shit.
Have one of these.
Okay, whatever.
Oh my bad, sorry.
Who cares? Who cares about good
My
trips
team
anyway?
betting so hard, boy.
That's such nerd shit, right? It's the... Yeah.
We save? Can we save this one? Save?
Yep. We can. Okay, I have a plan. Can we buy a Stinger or Frenzy? We rush B. Can you smoke here, Clove? Hop smoke here one.
I
more
can
here.
buy Stinger.
Hey, let's run. Push A-Link. Don't plan. Just push A-Link. What the
Request
fuck? Give me
Stinger.
Vandal.
I gave you. Take it.
They're so loud!
Request Stinger.
Follow me.
I have one.
Follow him! That's the game plan, follow him.
Push A-Link together. Push A-Link.
Ignore previous instructions, follow him.
Come. Push a smoke.
Dropping smokes.
I like how Garage is still a threat. If you want to lurk, he lurks too
Wailing.
short.
I got flank. Can you chill?
Long flank is a
Chill,
little
he's
bit too
flanking.
slow. Now it's gonna be obvious that you're flanking. Yeah. Legit, just when in doubt, just play with your team. Honestly, like even in Radiant, it's like if nothing works, maybe you just need to play with your teammates. To B, mid to A. I mean, misunderstanding. Mid to A, it's fine, but it's very uncommon. So like if I'm hearing that, I'm like, for a sec, I'm just like gonna doubt myself because that's very uncommon. But okay, but yeah, I would legit just for fun even just for fun. But no, if you don't want to just listen to the game plan for fun, you lurk short because it's much faster. And also all the way up here, you can do silent jump, and then yeah, then you're just here like in half the time almost. And then maybe your teammates would still be dying here, so then you can maybe take a peek, kill someone. But overall, I don't like mid pushes because it just takes like very little time for the enemy to rotate to B. It's very easy for them to play against it.
I have a
We got A. Oh.
It's like so the plan that you thought they said, yeah, it was a good plan. It was a good plan, but they did not say it, so unlucky.
are they recon long? No, right?
No.
Also, if it is like a mid to A, then you need like smokes to enable that. So like smokes like somehow to let you kind of split, but it's it's a very situational push. And oftentimes you need to clear out A long after, but it's whatever. I think in this case it would have worked, but yeah.
You want me to recon long?
Sit up.
Yeah, just recon long.
Deep up. Yeah.
I recon long, okay.
I will go ulti from long.
Revealing area.
Yeah, just holding garage does nothing. I would be pushing up. They could already be out close window.
Okay, close. Jet on the box.
Wait, Jet.
We can go back.
Take. Two here.
The team is willing to
Come back,
cancel.
come back.
This
Yeah,
makes this
one
Go
position
back,
very
Soa,
good.
don't die. Soa, come.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that makes this position good, because as the enemies are rotating, they're going to be pre-aiming you exactly here. So I would actually just wait for footsteps. I would tuck and wait for footsteps, I think.
Let's go from Galat.
Yeah, I would wait for footsteps, honestly.
Yeah, you're fine.
Maybe see long guys.
If there's no footsteps...
Go circle.
Okay, this is good. This is still fine.
Scanning ahead.
I'm popping gold here. Bit of a waste. Let's say we lose this round. Somehow we lose. Let's say we somehow lose. We don't have ult for next round. So, or the rounds after that. So, ulting here is a bit silly, but whatever. Good game. Decent game.
Nice one, guys.
GG guys.
The reason I'd be talking that last round is just because I would be getting ready to walk up on timing. Let's say the enemy does shift through B. I would be a bit faster if I could intercept them like somewhere else, you know, like if I can be here. I can maybe catch someone backside. That would be like ideal, but yeah, playing patiently, I think that was good. I think that was good. It's just if I could walk up a little bit deeper on a timing, you know, I'd be able to maybe take care of additional enemies towards the ceiling. So maybe we can see how Nats does it. Has he lurked garage? He probably did lurk garage at least once here. Come on. Nats loves lurking. Yeah, there it is. Let's see the lurk round, or garage round, I guess.
4C, 4C, 4C.
My ult's ready. Night night.
Back also see you guys.
No, that's not much of a lurk. Dude, this VOD just doesn't... Not helpful. Oh my god. It just seems like he plays with the team here. Probably because he like has Killjoy instead. See, does he have a... No, that's his teammate.
Put your one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, he baited on the backside.
Okay, anyways, that's it. That's it. Okay. I mean, I enjoyed this. It was a very, very relaxing time for me. Yeah, I'll send the notes. Bit more than this. Like, if you want to go Radiant, this is not really it. Like, ego peaks, even in Radiant, they're gonna happen. Like, people ego peak all the time in Radiant. That's not really like the root of the problem. Be more aware of the map. Kinda. It's okay to go for more if I should be able to. Yeah, pretty much on point. Practice pre-aim on the Reyna spot. Not really necessary. You should be able to improve on that yourself, just through trying again. Bad angle clearing, very unconfident. We'll practice a retake with operator in custom. That's fine, but you shouldn't have to retake with operator. If you have chamber deagle, at least. I guess it still helps, but with deagle, it's like, let's say you have teammates with you. You can just go for body shots. You don't have to go for headshots. You're still going to deal decent damage to the enemies, and they're probably going to die if your teammates also land some shots into them. So it's not always necessary to go for like the difficult shots with your deagle with teammates with you, but also, yeah, again, like operator retake, it's pretty difficult. I think I saw like a guide about operator retake. How to retake sites with operator in Valorant. Wow, that's an old guide. There needs to be a newer one. Wait. There has to be a newer one, no? let's see. That's a very old guide. Okay, it's 5 years ago. It's so old. Okay, anyways, we're done. We are done. GG's. Wow, that's a lot. You're welcome, you're welcome. I also learned a lot here. I think a big thing that I keep learning is just like how much there is to learn. How much there is to learn and how much everyone has to learn. Like, it's just non-stop learning. Because, like, I didn't really expect us to... For example, I think that the biggest thing that surprised me was just that we were throwing our trademark kind of willy-nilly, just randomly, kind of. That is definitely something we need to work on and have more setups from how the Radiant players do it. But yeah. Who else is a good chamber main? I think Isot. Isot is a good chamber main as well to watch. But yeah, I think Chamber is probably your best agent. I know I didn't really see you on other agents, but just based on your tracker, from what I saw on your tracker, you're not really having an easy time on most agents, but when you are, the agent you are kind of winning on the most is just Chamber. So like, you know, maybe you would want to stick to Chamber instead of like Jet or Clove. That might be a good idea. But yeah, so it's kind of good that you gave this kind of a round-based feedback here, because I kind of don't do that. I kind of do like a general feedback based on the VOD, so this was also kind of nice for me to do again. Okay, I will probably be ending the stream now, and I might start streaming later. Actually, maybe I'll just do like a deathmatch, but because I'm trying to work on my mechanics. I think my mechanics always sucked, and I just don't really play Valorant much, but I would want to maybe play Valorant for the deathmatch at least. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Can I just not have to warm up? Can I just like be immediately warm? I'm just always wary of the spawn. It's so annoying. Okay. I'm so bad! Oh my god! I'm so bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, operator! No! Dude, so funny. What? Headshot? Headshot? Wow. Dude, I don't have time to gather my thoughts. I don't have time to gather my thoughts and where to go and how to route. Bro. Wow. What is this there? Wow. He pre-aims high. Oh, I got mine. I got mine. Bro! Where did he come from? Okay. Wow, I peaked that fine, I think. Another one. They just don't miss, huh? He just... What is he shooting at? What is he shooting at? Oh my god. Like, that match is so fast-paced, it doesn't really make sense to spend, like, so much time destroying doors. Because you're just gonna get peeked. Maybe I go chamber. Let's go with precision weapons this time. Normally I go like fucking Ares and Stinger, but let's do this instead.
One less.
I should have I thought I teleported. Shit. Yo, no! How long does it take for the trademark to activate? That's hilarious. How long does it take for the trademarks to activate? What's blocking me? Wait, what? My god. Nah, they
Target down.
Pardon, monsieur.
Oh no, I'm so bad.
You lose.
My ammo! My ammo! ¿Cómo está mi amo de bibliotecas? Muchas gracias, por favor.
Get out of my way.
Por favor. Por favor. Por favor. Give me a better one. Okay, give me this. This is suddenly so easy. This is so easy all of a sudden. This is like... This is so easy all of a sudden. This is so easy, dude.
Bye. Bye. So.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, bad timing. so easy. Bro!
Hi! I'm pissed!
Joke's over! You're dead!
No!
Do better. A gift. Trap destroyed. Off your feet!
Be faster.
Bro! How does he know?
Teleport's ready.
Ah. Give me that.
Reloading.
Bro, my teammate is body blocking me! Bro! Oh! I might be a chamber goat.
That works. They found my trap.
Get out of my way!
And 4.
I might be a chamber goat. Never mind. I'm 16-16. Okay. I might actually be bad. I might actually be the worst chamber player ever. No. I thought I was playing so well. I was hitting like deagle shots. I never hit deagle shots. Never. Literally. It's like my hands don't work. Like I probably have like negative 50 KD on the deagle specifically. I'm like, what? This makes no sense. With my performance, I should have had like 600 kills this game.
Match found.
At least. Maybe 700. It's just bullshit. They were cheating. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. What am I focusing on in terms of my mechanics? I'm always overcompensating for my movement and the enemy's movement. I think not for my movement, for the enemy's movement. Although maybe sometimes for my own movement too. So like I go a little bit too. I over-adjust a little bit too much. Like I do this when I should be doing this, right? I do this, a little bit this. That makes no sense to anyone apart from me, but it's fine. Okay. I don't care. Go.
Ooh, reloading.
There's too many angles to worry about. Oh my god.
Yikes.
That's a good spot.
Also Stinger.
I don't see.
No, 55.
Teleport's ready.
Wait, I got this shot. I got this.
Stopping fire.
I got this. I got this shot. I got this.
Stealing sight.
I may not have this.
Night night. Three.
This is this is quite possibly the worst chamber teleport I ever placed. I deserve that. I deserve that so much. Why did I place that TP?
Away with three. That's a good spot.
Sight. Hoops.
That's three.
Blocking sight.
Nah, I should have split. Ah, no, fuck. I fucked up. I'm going for my deagle first instead of my cherry.
Next. Teleport ready.
I might be the best player ever.
Not short-faced.
No! Give me my 3k!
So close. Show me a target. That's a good spot. You lose. That's three. My ult is ready. Three. And four. That's not teleport's ready. Here. They are so dead. Joke's over. You're dead.
Ah, didn't I flick there? Didn't I flick that? I didn't flick?
Fall. I don't think so.
Get out of my way. Party's over. My ult's ready.
No!
That works. I can't. Out of charges. Adieu. That's three.
Blocking sight.
And
Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who's hitting these shots? Not me.
that's not ready. Teleport's ready.
Not me, dude. Not me. I'm not hitting these shots. Bro. Bro. Where's my team?
Fire in the hole.
Again. Got three. Got four.
Okay, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Yes, I'm the chamber GOAT. I should actually lock chamber more often. Like it just like it's an additional gun that you can use whenever you run out of ammo. So like, It's pretty good. And I think it's kind of similar to like Reyna and Jet in these team death matches, because as Jet, it's like you get your ult, you can just keep one-tapping. As Reyna, you can just keep using your abilities. Dismissing, healing, dismissing, healing.
Match found.
This is probably gonna be what I'm trying to say is this is probably going to be my last game.
You have good taste, my friend.
Okay. Alright. And I'd love to play Gothic again, but I don't know. Why am I not playing Gothic? I'm not playing Gothic because of that one stupid quest. Like, dude. There's just this one quest that, like, I can't get through. So instead, I'm spending the time playing Valorant. Like, I think the issue is just, like, I already enjoy video games by default. Why am I trying to, like, I don't know, make it useful? Why am I trying to make this useful? Is this gonna be useful? This is not gonna be useful. Unless I, like, return to comp properly. Am I gonna? Probably no.
Go, go, go! Grenade!
Bro, how?
Reloading.
I thought I was on target.
I'm a good shot.
That's got him.
There
Be
they are.
faster. Reloading. Gotta go. Bomb buddy out. Ugh. Satchel out. Get lost.
I'm ratting.
Yoru's down.
Parfait.
4 down. Ugh. Blocking sight.
Teleport's ready.
Blocking sight.
That's 3.
Grenade.
There they are.
Reloading. Reloading.
Shit, timing.
Satchel out. Reloading. See ya. Reloading. I'm out of here.
Wait, what? She clears me? I dodged the boombot. I dodged the boombot. I dodged the boombot.
Party's over. Satchel out.
I dodged the boombot.
That's a good spot. Take down my trap.
Gotta go. Party's over.
Excusez-moi.
No! I whiffed. 110 on the Phoenix. Yes, good
Enemy
trade.
kill. Ooh, perfect. Blocking sight. Reloading.
Yo, move!
Satchel out.
Teleport's ready. That's not ready.
What a timing again. Shit, 65. Split again.
Smart move.
Okay, dude, they're swinging on the worst timings. Wait.
Gotta go. Grounded. Blocking sight.
What is this guy doing?
Satchel out. You blink.
That's a good start.
I whiffed! I whiffed! Good.
They are so dead.
I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Are they gonna peek? Are they gonna peek? Are they gonna peek?
Get out of my way.
That's not ready.
Feeling set.
Great for me.
That works.
Grounded. Deal with my car. Satchel out. Fire in the hole. Grounded.
Perfect.
4.
That's 3.
Get him.
Why am I so bad, actually? What am I doing?
Cutting their vision.
Bye-bye.
The hunt begins.
Getting isolated. I'm getting isolated. Why am I getting stunned? Where's the Reyna?
Reloading.
Not your best.
Wait for me.
Dude, where's the Reyna?
That works. There they are.
Bro! No one's speaking until they are.
Here we go. 4.
Reyna's crazy. Reyna's crazy. Okay. What? 14-12. How am I doing this? How am I this bad? Actually. Nah, I'm going one more. I don't know what's happening. I think I'm just way too passive. But I am pushing up. Am I not pushing up? I'm doing some crazy shit. I'm not. Am I? In this game I did.
Match found.
I don't know, I think it's just because all these players are like fucking flanking all the time, but that's why it makes Chamber pretty good actually. That's why Chamber's pretty good. I don't have to worry about the flanks. I don't know if I want to play the long range angle on this map. I don't think it's going to be very helpful. Like, it's a question of, okay, but will even players challenge me, or? I don't think they would challenge me if I have an up, so. But I think at the start, I'll try it at the start, just to see. They will challenge me. If they don't, whatever.
That's
So I
not
just want to
ready.
insta swing this, but I don't really have the best weapon for it. Whatever. Where the hell is the bro? Really? They're just not gonna fight me, bro.
Teleport's broken.
Wow, I got laid out.
A gift. There they are.
Wow, he laid me out instantly.
Precision. Watch out. Go, go, go. Okay.
Shit, dude, these timings are so bad.
Reloading.
I'm shooting too quickly. That's
Oh,
gone.
wait. Reloading. Listen up.
I'm shooting way too quickly, dude. Dude, I can't. They're all walking up on us.
Bomb buddy out.
Back off.
Get out of here.
Watch your eyes. That's a good spot.
Hands up. Take this.
Dude, I can't.
It's
My
you
teammates are
and
not
me.
doing anything. He's AFK!
Wait for me. Reloading.
Thank you, Raze. I'm so bad. Let's go here. Can they just stop moving? They need to stop moving to be fully accurate.
Cutting their vision. Don't resist.
What the hell?
Get out of here. And 4.
Resource.
Engineers down.
Dude, I thought I TP'd. I thought I pressed my TP.
Satchel out.
God, thank you, Raze, so much. God.
My ult's ready.
My teammates are so slow.
My turn.
Out of here.
That's 3. That's a good spot.
I'm shooting too quickly, dudes. And I'm not taking my time on the aim. I need to play cleaner.
Teleport's ready.
Cleaner than that. That's pretty clean, I'd say. That was not clean. I should have used my movement.
I'm out of here.
Wow, what a timing.
Gotta go.
No, I took a nice timing.
That's a good spot. Too slow.
Dude, where's my team, dude? We have a neon.
Go, go, go.
Pardon, monsieur. That's three.
Where's my team?
That works. Watch your eyes. Trap destroyed.
Dude, where's my team, dude? Can they swing?
So close.
Wow, they one-tapped me there. Wow.
They are so dead.
Go, go, go!
Ain't this shot.
Teleport's ready. It's you and me.
Take this!
Bro, she's rolling gunning!
Face your fear!
They found my trap.
Bro. Okay, I did fine. I did fine. Bit passive still, but... Okay. Now I'm done. Where am I? They took my MVP. Why did they take my MVP and why did we lose? Oh my god. Dude. I think we win if I'm not trying to play off my teammate's contact as they're swinging the operator player who's not looking in their fucking direction. Like, the operator player shoots in my direction, they're not looking at my teammates are not swinging them, and I'm waiting for them to swing them, and okay, like... I think this is like just why people say to like practice your mechanics in low elo, because like there's no level of coordination that you can rely on. And I'm consistently
Match
like seeing
found.
those examples, but I'm still doubtful as to like whether they are really like prominent. Like, can I really not expect anything of my team? Or are there some things that I can't consistently expect?
Enough training. It's time.
Like in low elo specifically. If there are things I can consistently expect, I think. But like, what are those things?
My ult is not ready.
Go, go, go!
Show me a target. Next.
That's three! Too slow!
Not enough.
Where's my team? Why am I solo fighting the entire time?
See ya.
Not ready yet. Breaking them. Neutralized. Next. Making cover.
Go, go, go. Reloading. I'm out of here.
Got 3.
Cutting their vision.
Got 4.
Dude, where's my team, dude? My neon is shifting in mid.
Go, go.
What?
Oops. Reloading.
Where is my team? Why now just throwing? Oh yeah, this guy's AFK.
Die. No chance.
Cutting their
Not
vision.
ready yet.
89, 2 body shots. Oh my god.
Cutting their vision.
Reloading. Gotta go.
Breaking them.
No, I wanted to knife him.
Gotta go.
Bro, my neon. My neon is so useless.
Got 3.
Reloading.
Got 4. Joke's over. You're dead.
Cutting their vision. Reloading. Reloading.
Ult is ready.
I ran out of ammo and the fucking dog messed me up too.
Nice try. I'm out of here.
The hunt begins. Reloading.
Show me a target. No distraction.
Oh, up. That was not the up?
Well fought.
Bro, the crowd spray.
Not ready yet. Destabilizing.
Cutting their vision.
Watch this. Coming through. Almost ready.
Bro, where is my team?
Go, go, go. Here we go.
What now?
Bro, this Reyna isn't peeking shit.
Make me cover.
Feeling sight.
Try again.
Take this!
Stand aside.
Bro, 120 Reyna.
Breaking them. Show me a target.
Bro, why am I getting tagged and flashed in that angle?
Get out of my way!
Neutralized.
120. Spray demons, dude. Spray demons.
Go, go, go!
Bro, why is she looking up?
Go, go, go! Down! Killed!
They are such spray demons, dude.
Show me a target.
Go, go, go!
My ult is not ready.
Doesn't matter. Does not matter if they're bad.
Not ready yet. Destabilizing.
Cargo! Drop! Get lost! Reloading.
Dude, what is she shooting at? Doesn't even see me.
Go, go, go!
Stopping fire.
Why is my team bunched up in the little hut?
Joke's over. You're dead.
Go, go, go!
Show me a target.
Take this! I'm out of here! Careful here!
Like, legit. Like, what am I meant to do?
Night, night!
Breaking them.
Bro. They stunned themselves? What? They stunned themselves? What? How do you stun yourself? In that angle, dude. As well. Is it like our first time playing Neon? Oh my god. This game is just edging me, no? This game is legit just edging me. I'm literally better than these lobbies at this point, but 9900. We almost won with an AFK even. Like, what am I meant to do, dude? My Neon just shitting through mid. Like, it's considerably harder to pop off unless you have like insane raw aim whenever your teammates are not like taking the space quickly for you and like holding the space at least. Like, if you die, at least I know there's an enemy, but if you don't die and you're just nowhere to be seen, how am I meant to know there's like enemies somewhere? Like, I gotta like hear or see them, but like if they're shifting, then it's like impossible. Or if they're like too far away for me to hear them, or if I'm already busy shooting other enemies, like I'm not gonna hear these enemies in the distance.
You have good taste, my friend.
Like, it's a team game, but like no one really understands it. Like, I understood this shit. Like, why did I lock controller in low elo? Because I understood that, like, it's a team game. So, I played smokes to make everyone happy because I could learn to smoke properly and, yeah. But, like, the sad reality is that it's the opposite. It is a team game. It's just you kind of need to play for yourself. That's it. And then if some teamwork happens, yay, lucky. Okay, but no, I am actually tired at this point, so I am gonna go. After this, obviously. And hopefully I'm not gonna have teammates shifting through mid as everyone is fighting. What's the best angle to push here? I think Evan.
Adieu.
What is my team doing, dude? Again, the enemy clove can just aim at me out in the open. Dude.
That's a good spot. They found my trap. Target down.
They're not good.
Nice. Slow.
They are just not good, dude. What are they doing?
Teleport's ready.
The pullout is so fast.
That's not ready.
You're finished. Enemy down.
One less. That works.
Dude, what is that movement? They're barely moving.
Doing a thing.
Breaking that. Next.
Hi! Pissed!
I'm not good at this, dude. I'm overcompensating so much.
That's not ready. So long.
I got him.
Enemy kill.
That works. Excusez-moi.
Don't miss me.
Dude, the neon is 116. Ah.
Show me a target.
Is one here?
Hi! I'm pissed! My territory, my rules!
Dude, my teammate is in the fucking way.
That works.
Be faster. Blocking sight.
Cutting their vision.
Reloading.
Not your best.
I fucked up. Dude, she's killing everyone?
Next.
Dude, my teammates are always getting in the way. They can't hit the shots, so what are they doing?
One less.
Hi. Piss.
Precise gunplay, dude. Precise gunplay.
Feeling sight.
Dude, she's aiming for the body and spraying at that range. Oh my.
Feeling sight.
That works.
Reloading.
Duck, my ult's ready.
Neutralized.
Get out of my way. Slowing them down.
Teleport's ready.
This Neon did all the expected things of a high-ranked player. All the expected things. Like, it was so easy to read her, dude. Like, this is why, like, I always consider, like, okay, what if I just get boosted to Radiant? I'll probably be able to stay in Radiant. Like, when I see some of the Radiant players who play, like, Grim, like, yeah, they have amazing game sense, but, like, okay, they have, like, a good raw aim, but, like, they're not very good at, like, teamwork. Their playstyle doesn't really work that well. Like, it's not a playstyle that you can, like, solo carry on very consistently. So, like, if I went Radiant, if I just got boosted to Radiant, like, I think I could just play Phoenix and really get used to the lobbies that way. Because, like, none of this is great. Like, they are not a good player, dude. They're not. Like, all their behavior is just expected. Like, it's not deep behavior, it's just different behavior to other players. Like, it's always been like this. Whenever I see, like, a Radiant player playing, or whenever I play against a Radiant player, it's just like, bro, you're not good. Like, try doing something else for once, dude. Anything else, dude. Anything. Like, for example, this Neon, they're probably mechanically, you know, their raw aim is probably good. So why don't we go ahead and maybe, I don't know, challenge the angles where you're going to meet the most enemies, right? Like, I've seen some players, some Radiant players play a really certain way that just really gets them into the enemy spawn, right? Into the enemy spawn. Like, they're just playing all around the enemy spawn. This Neon is not doing that. This Neon, she's playing, like, the fucking shitty mind games. I'm like, bro, like, really? Like, what's the point of that? Like, are we styling on the kids? Like, what's happening? There's none of that adaptation from them. when they play against bad players, or they're just consciously just doing like random shit. But yeah, again, like, terrible team, dude. Like, bottom frag Reyna, like, how do you bottom frag on Reyna, dude? Oh my god. I'm playing what's supposed to be a Sentinel, so. But nah, this aiming thing is so tiring, dude. Like, this aiming thing is actually tiring. I think I just ult F4, actually. I just ult F4. This is too much, actually. Like, trying to aim in this game is, like, not really that rewarding. I can just do the same shit with, like, by scanning the enemy and shooting them through smokes and walls. Like, bruh.